Hello my dear second PUC students, welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel. Now the most common question that I hear from all of you during my lectures, maybe it is recorded, maybe it's during live, sir, can I score 70 out of 70 if I start today? So today's date is 7th of February. Okay, almost 20 days, not 20 days, exactly 30 days left before your physics exam, and your board exam will start within 20 days, right? 28th of February is your board exam, and 6th of February is your physics exam. So exactly 30 days is there between today and your board exam, including both of the days, obviously. But if you exclude those 2 days, 28 days you have in your hand. And out of that I am taking one more week out, so exactly 21 to 20 days that you have in your hand. And if you start today, can you score 70 out of 70? Most of the time I hear the question. So today I have decided that okay, let's make it final, let's give you suggestion. Will you be able to score 70 out of 70 if you start today? Is it yes or no? So practically I will tell you all the details about whether you can score or if you will not be able to score. So I will give you a reality check, and you will be amazed to see that if there is a possibility of still scoring 70 out of 70. Obviously there is a chance. That's why I am here, and I will tell you how can you study right now so that you can score 70 out of 70. So don't go anywhere. If you are still thinking that I will not be able to pass in physics, I will not be able to score 70 out of 70 in physics, so those who are still in doubt, don't go anywhere, watch till the end. And I can guarantee that if you watch this video till the end, definitely it will be most helpful video for all of you. So please be patient and bear with me. So let me start with the reality check. Is it possible to score 70 out of 70? Now if you are watching this video the day before your exam, that is 5th February or 4th February, or even after 28th of February, then it will not be possible. And if you have not yet started, your syllabus preparation is 0, exam is tomorrow, then the answer is no. You cannot score 70 out of 70 if your exam is tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay, you will not even pass if your syllabus is 0 and your exam is day after tomorrow. Right, remember that. So if you are still thinking whether should I start today, will I get 70 out of 70, don't ask this question after this video is over. Okay, you have to start today. Okay, you have to start today, and it is easily possible with 20-30 days in hand, and with discipline. Discipline is very essential, and discipline is very important. So we have 20 to 30 days in our hand. If you consider your starting of your PU2 final exam, then we have 20 days, and if you consider the starting date of your physics exam, then you also have 30 days. So 20 to 30 days, exactly that many days we have in our hand. So yes, the answer is yes, but with a rider that you have to be disciplined in your preparation. If you are not disciplined, then it is not possible. So discipline is very important. Now what do I mean by discipline? That also I will explain. Now board papers are repetitive and predictable. You can predict what type of questions will come, and the questions generally come repetitively, same question come again and again. And do not try to study which are not coming in your board exam, and do not waste your time. So if you focus properly, if you study properly, then 70 out of 70 is within your reach. Okay, now what we have to do? So let's change the game forever. Okay, so we are here to change the game, and we will be able to achieve that 70 if you follow the next few steps that I am going to tell you. Okay, first of all, check the weightage of each chapter. The board has given you a weightage, okay, blueprint. So check the weightage of each and every chapter, and that is the reason that if you follow those high weightage chapters, then definitely you will be able to score a good marks. First secure at least 50 marks, then go for 70. Okay, first step is to secure the easy 50 marks. So for that, what you have to do, check the weightage of each chapter and smart chapter selection is very, very important. You should not try to study everything right now. What you have to do, you have to understand what are all the important chapters, what are all the high weighted chapters. So high scoring, low risk chapters should be your first study. So what are all those chapters? Electric charges and fields, very easy chapter, and 11 marks can be scored from this chapter. Only one chapter if you study, 11 marks is guaranteed. Next is electrostatic potential and capacitance. Another 11 marks you will get if you complete this chapter. Next, current electricity, the super duper important chapter, hero of our PU course. 13 marks comes from this chapter. Now there is a possibility that you may not get all the 13 marks. Yes, the reality is that even if you start today, you will not be able to score 13 marks, because there is a numerical question that comes from this chapter that can be difficult if you have not studied the chapter properly. So I can expect at least 8 marks I will be scoring from this chapter if I study this chapter properly. Numerical questions I am leaving now. Okay, even that numerical question 5 marks I am sacrificing. You will get a numerical from these two chapters. If you study these two chapters, one 5-mark numerical will be guaranteed, and the questions from these chapters are not very difficult. So if you practice numericals from these two chapters, you can score 5 numerical out of 2. So 1 numerical out of 5 is done. Next is moving charges and magnetism, another high weighted chapter, 11 marks, no numericals from this chapter, only derivation. So if you practice derivations and if you study the chapter properly, another 11 marks you can score. Next is ray optics and optical instrument, another high weighted chapter, and 11 marks will come from this chapter. There is a chance that 5 marks numerical or 5 mark long answer type, both type of question can be asked from this chapter, but in my opinion that will not be very difficult. If you are getting a numerical from this chapter, you should consider yourself lucky and you can score both the numericals. Okay, so these are the main chapters. You cannot skip any of these chapters. These chapters you have to finish first. Okay, if you are studying right now, if you started today, so these 4-5 chapters you have to finish first. That should be your priority number 1. So there is a goal of your life. If you have a goal in your life, the goal of your life right now is to complete all these 5 chapters first. Then you should think what next. Before that, first you have to think, okay, electricity is done, ray optics is done, electric charges is done, capacitance is done, moving charges is done. Then you should think about what to do next. Now if you still think that, okay, I will play PUBG and I will think in my dream that, okay, this chapter are completed, then you are wrong. You will not be able to score that dream marks of 70. Right? Now next are the chapters which have medium weightage. So medium weightage chapters also you cannot skip, you have to study them, but you can do it after the high weightage chapters are done. So what are the medium weightage chapters? Magnetism and matter, very easy predictable questions comes from this chapter, 6 marks comes from this chapter. Electromagnetic induction, another easy chapter, 7 marks you can get from this chapter. Alternating current, I recommend this chapter particularly for easy numerical question, formula based numerical questions. So if you study the formulas from this chapter without studying any theory, just understand how to solve numerical questions, you can score 7 marks from this chapter. So this is a very important chapter in terms of numerical. Okay, that will give you one backup of numerical. Okay, you already secured 2 numerical, but in case one numerical from electric charges and fields may be difficult, or maybe ray optics numerical was difficult, then alternating current will come and help you out. Next is wave optics. From this chapter we are expecting a 5-mark derivation, so 7 marks will come from this chapter. Dual nature of radiation and matter, another very easy chapter, 6 marks will be guaranteed. And last, semiconductor electronics, if you study this chapter, 1 5-mark question will definitely come from this chapter, and that is very predictable, and you should score 8 marks from this chapter. So all these last 5 chapters and these 6 chapters you have to complete. First obviously the 5 chapters, then you should prioritize, okay, these chapters I have never studied, so then those chapters you can skip. Those chapters you have at least have an idea that those chapters you cannot skip. Obviously these chapters are very important. For example, semiconductors, wave optics, alternating current, electromagnetic induction, these 4 chapters are very important and you should not skip, in my opinion. Okay, magnetism and matter, dual nature of radiation and matter, anyway easy chapter. If you spend some time then you still be able to complete the 11 chapters. That is the first priority of your life. Next, if you are also thinking that, okay, what I will do after scoring 70 out of 70, I want to get a good college, good seat in through our KCET exam, then ABHYAS KCET 2026 is live, where you are going to get 35 KCET tests along with free 10 years PYQs. Okay, you will get free 10 years chapter wise PYQs in the form of quiz, which is absolutely free of cost. You don't have to pay anything extra. So 10 years PYQs you will get absolutely free of cost, and there you can practice. If you finish one chapter, you can check that chapter questions, are you able to solve or not. So this is very, very important for those also thinking about KCET preparation, and don't wait, purchase today. Also, if you think that I need something more than ABHYAS KCET test series, I also need some preparation about our KCET throughout, then definitely mention in the comment section. We will think about it, some more content other than ABHYAS KCET test series, so that you can prepare, study as well as you can prepare through exams. So everything we have it in our mind, but if you really want, please mention that in the comment section down below. Now let's continue with our discussion. Now low weighted chapters, these chapters you can skip. Electromagnetic wave is an easy chapter, but if you have not studied, you can skip. Atoms and nuclei are low weighted chapters, you can skip if you have not studied. Don't waste time on these three chapters. Okay, these three chapters are optional. If you get some time in middle, then you can complete this chapter. Otherwise you can skip those three chapters. Okay, now one very, very important part is PYQs of your board exam is gold mine. They are actually having all the questions that is going to come in your exam. So PYQs are not only that questions came in the past years, the same questions will come in your upcoming exam as well. So what you have to do, solve last 10 years question, at least 10 years, at least 6 years, if possible 10 years question. Okay, many numericals repeat with changed values. So the questions that is coming, numerical questions especially, they are coming repeatedly with the values changed. The idea remains same, the concept remains same. So if you practice 10 years numerical, at least from the chapters I have suggested, then you will be a very good shape. Okay, I am confident. You can go into your exam center with your collars high that I am confident I can score 70 out of 70. Right, don't do that, but that will be the confidence level in you. Okay, next, learn how are answers written, not just answers. Okay, don't just read the answers, you should also need to know how an answer is being written. So writing practice is very, very important. We'll come to that in a while. So now answer writing, actually the practice of answer writing gives you free marks. Okay, so even if you are not someone who is very good in writing, if you practice now, you can still score 70 out of 70. Step-wise derivation. So whenever you are practicing derivations, you should remember what are all the steps. First step, I have to declare the variables. Next step, I have to use some formulas to relate those variables. Second, I have to use a formula to add those variables or subtract those variables, and then I have to go and proceed. So the steps are very, very important while doing a derivation. Next is units. When you are solving numerical questions, units has to be correct. Otherwise 1 mark you will lose 1 mark. Very sorry to say, if you are not using proper units, marks will be deducted, but if you write the proper unit, you will get full marks, right? So units are very, very important. Next is neat diagram. So if you are doing a derivation, if you are solving a numerical question, then diagrams can be very, very handy. Some cases it is mentioned that without proper diagrams you will not get any marks. So that's why for example, if you are doing the derivation of electric field due to a dipole on its axis, the diagram is compulsory. And don't just draw random diagrams. Okay, draw proper using scale or pencil, or black pen is also okay. So practice those diagrams for your exam preparations as well. So diagrams, student practice everything, they make a mistake in the diagram. They are writing some value in the diagram and writing some other value in the derivation itself. So there is no relationship between diagram and the derivation. So that should not happen. So neat diagram gives you a confidence that examiner, that makes examiner happy, and examiner sees through this and they say, okay, this is a good student, I cannot deduct any marks from them. So basically when I tell you that the image of yourself is your exam paper, because the examiner who is checking the final exam paper, they do not know you, okay? They are from some different colleges, different districts, so they do not know you by name, or even your name is not written in the paper itself. So they do not know you. Only way for the examiner to know whether you are a good student or a bad student is through your exam paper, okay? So if you are writing neatly, if you are drawing the diagrams properly, then that will give you an idea that you are really good, okay? Now let's move on to a daily plan. So now I have given you a complete comprehensive study strategy. Now you will say that, sir, what is the time when I should study? I don't have time to study. That is up to you. You should cut on your playing time, you should cut on your PUBG playing time, and you should invest more time on studying physics right now if you are starting today. So 6 hours daily you have to give to physics, okay, if you are starting today. If you have already started physics, then you can cut down on this time, but for those who are starting today, 6 hours time is mandatory and it is minimum, okay? So 2 hours of that 6 hours you have to invest on concepts and formulas. Learning concepts and formulas are very important. If you want to know the formulas, you can check my master stroke video. There I am giving all the formulas chapter wise. So once the chapter is over, I am giving the formula of that corresponding chapter. So you should not skip master stroke video. If you want, you can check those chapters, and there the formulas are there. So you can jot down those formulas, write it on a notebook, or you can download the PDF and you can print them out as well. Next is 2 hours of numerical practice is very important. So after 2 hours of concept and formulas, you apply those concepts in numerical practice. If the chapter does not have a numerical, you should practice derivations from that chapter as well. Next is 1 hour of PYQs. So find the PYQs from that particular chapter and practice those PYQs. Are you able to write them properly or not? Okay, you can show it to your parent, you can show it to your friend, please check me whether my answer is correct or not, okay? So that's how you can check whether you are in correct track or not. Next is 1 hour of revision. People study everything but they don't revise. Revision is also very important. Without revision you will forget everything. Whatever effort you are doing, you will forget. So if you are studying one chapter today, you revise that tomorrow. Okay, don't revise the same chapter in the same day. So if you are studying, say, electric charges and fields today, tomorrow after you study electric potential and capacitance, you study electric charges and field. So that's how it gives you a retention. It gives you a idea, okay, those concepts I am able to retain, these concepts I am not able to retain, so I should practice more on these concepts. So that is a very good way to get an idea, okay, why I am not able to score marks. So this is how you can prepare for your daily 6 hours plan. Now, this is a very important part. 70 out of 70 don't go to toppers. It goes to students who don't quit when it is uncomfortable. You might feel that I am not comfortable, I am feeling weak, and I am not strong enough. But if you give up right now, then 70 out of 70 is not for you. If you don't give up today, then you will go score 70 out of 70. The confidence within you should not come in a day 1 or day 2. It will come after you start practicing 7-8 days, 10 days. Then the confidence will automatically come within you and will say, I can score 70 out of 70. Right? Remember that. So this confidence should grow within you. It will not come in one day. So if you are comfortable, you are uncomfortable, I know you are thinking, I am so sorry, physics, I will come back to you next year, or I am so sorry physics, maybe I will just have to do away with just passing marks. But that uncomfortable situation, if you overcome that if you don't give up today, then 70 out of 70 is for you. Okay, remember, consistency is more important than having intelligence. Okay, I have seen students, they are very, very intelligent, but they are not studying at all. They are completely inconsistent and they don't score out of out marks. So out of out marks is still possible with consistency and with not giving up. Okay, I hope this helps to all of you. You have any suggestions for me, if you have any suggestions for all of us, our channel, then don't forget to mention that in the comment section below. I wish you all the best for your preparation. I will be there throughout your this PU2 journey, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and obviously join the WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group link is given in the description section of this video. I will be back with more videos, more study videos, more teaching videos. So don't go anywhere. Till then, next video.